that's very important. And if you're speaking of having a circular economy or a circular community, it's all about prevention of waste in the first place. And if you have leftovers, store them, keep them for the next day, reuse them. There are loads of lovely recipes online that you can look up to find out, different things you can do with your leftovers. But you know what? If you have leftovers and they are waste and you're not going to use them, it's really important then that the waste goes into your food waste bin to segregate your waste into general waste, recycling and food waste.
And I suppose there's it's become more prevalent in the last little while, and it comes around with the amount of kids' toys, I suppose, as well as battery waste and making sure that they're recycled correctly as well.
Yeah, that's really important. So you've got batteries, you've got electronic items as well. So anything with a plug or a battery is considered electronic waste. So that needs to go to one of our recycling centres, or it can be brought back to your electronic store. But there's lots of battery boxes at all the local shops around Clare, so definitely keep the batteries out of the general waste bin and the recycling bin as well. They can end up there too, so keep them out of your household waste bins and bring them to your local shop to recycle, or bring them back to the store or the recycling centres across Clare.
And I suppose we might move back to food waste again quickly.
Yeah.
Some families might be hosting big New Year's gatherings as well, and I suppose if you're buying food for hosting that as well, I suppose it's important to buy only what you need, so you're not left with a big load of leftovers.
Absolutely. So you need to plan ahead for your meals, plan ahead for who's there and who likes what. And I suppose not to be tempted to buy things that are great bargains and you're not going to use it all. So just be mindful. Stopfoodwaste.ie have brilliant resources there that can guide you and assist in planning ahead and planning then for leftovers as well and what to do with it. So it's all about thinking about preventing waste in the first place. And as I said earlier, we have a lot of food waste going into our general waste bin. So nationally, it's priority to get the food waste out of the general waste bin and into a food waste bin. So you're talking about, in our general waste bins, there are 21% organic waste in our general waste bins at the moment that we want to get out and put it into our food waste, because it's better for the environment. It's a climate action. It's supporting a circular community as well.
And I suppose it'd be remiss to talk about Christmas and not talk about recycling the gift wrappers, and I suppose whether it's toy boxes or something like that. Of course, the wrapping is all recyclable, but making sure that all of the sort of finicky little plastic bits end up correctly recycled as well.
Yeah, so the message is very clear. mywaste.ie is the go-to resource to find out what can and cannot be recycled, but all plastic can be recycled. And the message is, once it's clean, dry and loose. So once any plastic at all is clean, it can go into the recycling bin. So any plastic packaging can go into your recycling bin. And there can be confusion there. It mightn't feel right, but it is the right thing to do. Once it's clean, it can go into your recycling bin.
And I suppose just another thing around gifts as well and reducing waste from that is you can re-gift presents, I suppose, as well. If there's something that you got that you didn't like yourself and you feel someone else might enjoy a bit more, in terms of not throwing it away, that's another way of I suppose, reducing waste as well.
Absolutely. And I think we'll give credit to our teenagers across the county who are really good at doing that at the moment. I'm hearing really good stories. But yeah, there are so many apps and Facebook sites that you can re-gift, or you can sell on again and make money out of it if you want to. But definitely think about, if you receive a gift that somebody else would really like and really use, re-gift it, or you can sell it on as well. Absolutely. And that's a really good action in terms of supporting your climate action, and it's also really good in supporting a circular economy. So it's all about, these are all simple actions you can take to be more sustainable.
Yeah, and I suppose just to finish up, you've mentioned climate action and a circular economy a couple of times there. I suppose it's just important to remain cognizant and aware of those things. I suppose when you might get lost in terms of what day it is over the course of that Christmas week, but to just keep that in the back of your mind at all times.
Absolutely. So everything, even looking at, say, single use around, your celebrations, New Year celebrations or Christmas celebrations, to use reusable items like reusable cups, saucers. The temptation can be sometimes sometimes to take out the single-use item because it's easier or quicker. But, you know, using reusables is a really good thing to do. And I think it's important to acknowledge that, you know, as an action as well that people take every day if they're using reusables. It's really, really good.